has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, not everybody is so mad about AI. You know, AI, they've been doing so many different things, creating Drake songs, creating all these different songs. But Timbaland, he's kind of excited about it because he's saying he gets to do his dream collab with AI.
All right, so I'm sitting here with my brother, Creative God, and we know that there's a lot of talk about AI. We know how the feelings of violating certain things, but let me tell you something. I got a solution that's going to be beneficial to everybody. But in the meantime, I got to share something I've been working on because I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to work with Big, and I never got a chance to until today. It came out right. Play.
Gotta have my palm, she won't be my man, squeeze. Look up, cheese, it ain't on me, it's in me.
Thoughts?
Salute to my good brother Timbo. Love that brother. I mean, sonically it sounds cool, but it lacks soul.
I agree.
It does.
You know what I mean, like there's no spirit to it.
Don't
literally.
funny, or are you being serious? Are you
Literally.
being funny or
I'm dead
serious?
serious. There's no spirit to it. Like it's just nothing to it. That's why it's like I don't like that.
It's
it,
not
it
worth
feels
the AIs that'll
spooky.
kill us later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This AI stuff is getting really crazy. Like, I've had people ask me like, "Oh, would you replace people that work for you with AI?" And I'm like, "No, dude. Like,
Nah.
I don't really think what's happening is something to celebrate.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not worth the music. I don't care how hard the song is. It's literally a robot that could advance itself to the point where this is now the Breakfast Club. Welcome back to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, it's also interesting. We talked about earlier, of course, Ed Sheeran winning the lawsuit against the Marvin Gaye estate. I think dealing with posthumous artists. We've seen the hologram of Tupac that got brought out a couple years ago at a festival. I personally just hope that any and everybody that's involved with doing music like this, including even this record, hopefully Biggie's estate is getting some sort of money from it. We see even what's been happening with the recent loss of PNB Rock and Nipsey. If this is really going to be something that continues to happen, I just hope that their family is getting paid for it.
I agree with that, but I just feel like there's no spirit to this music. Even when they do it with artists that are still with us, it don't feel like there's no spirit.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
think it's
I mean, there's no
Yeah.
soul to it. So it definitely sounds spiritless when it's people who are no longer with us.
Well, there ain't no spirit, no soul, or nothing in the
I'm telling
AI.
you,
All right.
Not at all.
Nothing.
Speaking of spirits.
Let's talk about Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz. Now, Swizz, could you imagine buying your
That's what I meant.
your significant other or spouse something and they just don't like it? Well, Swizz purchased Alicia Keys a birthday gift, which was a Maybach, a Virgil Maybach, which is going for about $352,000.
I know you're
There's
not
only
missing that.
41 in the U.S. and she wasn't happy about it.
What
You had a Virgil car, which is nuts.
The kids, that was a gift from her with the kids.
No,
I don't think she liked the goddamn car. I don't think she,
it's flashy for her. I wondered,
I don't
will
think she
we
liked the
actually
car.
see Alicia Keys in that car driving around?
I don't think it's still at the dealership.
Shut up.
I swear to God. I know she's already thinking like, are they gonna be on me if I bring the kids to school in this? Are people gonna like know
It's
how
me?
I'm moving? Cause we doing bam, 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 and, it's
Yo,
the
it's not
first female with it. What's up? We in there.
It's not
And
a
she's
low-key
like,
car. Where am I going in this?
Interesting. You know when the word interesting and all that stuff started coming out, she hit me with the interesting.
Weezy just poured tequila and margarita mix in her coffee, yo.
It's
I've
tea.
never seen
It's
anything like
iced
that
tea.
in my
I
life.
swear to God.
You put in your tea?
It was some tea left over.
That's why
in
you
it.
be having the runs. That's why.
That's what a Long Island iced tea is, liquor and tea.
Don't do that. It is not.
I didn't think so
As a
either.
former bartender, y'all have to stop asking for more tea in the Long Island. I will say, because there
Ain't no
is no
tea
tea. It is not. It is Coke and sour
Well,
mix,
the tea
y'all.
is, I don't give a damn.
Anyways, Envy, I want to bring it back to Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys. I think the problem here is Swizz wanted that car. A lot of men give things to their girlfriends and their significant others that they actually want themselves, and I think that that's the problem. Alicia probably doesn't like it because she probably actually vocalized, like most women do, what she wanted for her birthday or what she wanted. And instead you chose to get her what you wanted, Swizz Beatz.
That spin the block still got Mandy upset.
Maybe you should literally listen to what your woman wants. And I think a lot of men actually do this. in
I
terms of gift
appreciate
giving.
you, Mandy. You know why? Because You know, Charlamagne and Weezy, they're drinking liquor. They're so tuned out. But you're tuned in, and I appreciate that because they all over the place.
You know why? Because I don't listen to rich people problems. I ask my wage. All right, I have typical problems, mediocre problems, average problems.
Weezy blow them up one time.
All right.
I actually
I don't have those.
I actually had a question for both of y'all.
No,
yes, ma'am.
Don't ask me nothing.
So when I was reading the Swizz Beatz Alicia thing, all I could think about is like I'm so tired of rich people in the car thing. As two men doing well, what are common gifts that you get your wives on their birthday? Because when I'm watching this, it always feels like there's a car with a bow or stacks of cash, and it's like this ridiculous, unattainable thing. And y'all seem normal, but rich. But like,
I am not rich.
Yeah,
I mean, I do it all. If it's time
spirit.
for my wife to have a car, I purchase my wife a car. If she wants a car, I purchase my wife bags. I purchase her shoes. I take her on vacation. We go to trips together. We experience life together.
I love that.
It doesn't matter. You know, I work for my family, so I tell everybody, before I die, I want to see my kids and my wife enjoy the fruits of our labor. Some people, they want to die and leave a bunch of things to them, and they don't get to see it. I want to see it. I want to see my kids and wife enjoy it.
Thing to say.
Envy, what's been a gift that you have given your wife that she hasn't liked, and has she expressed it to you?
You know what? With my wife, I pretty much know her, and I know what she likes. I know what she enjoys, so I kind of stay in that route. You know what I mean? So I never have that problem. I know what my wife likes.
I love that.
I know what my life like.
I love that because speaking of, I know that, you know, there was talk about consent and sharing things on our podcast. Weezy brought up a gift that she hated from her ex on the podcast.
Oh, I was ready to sell it to what 2nd Street, whatever them consignment shops is.
What happened? What he got you?
She
He
didn't
got
like it.
me, and this is when men just try to find a label. A Givenchy wallet. It was bright red and
What is that?
huge. Not my style. And I was just like, I mean, I think he's so much because I can't be ungrateful. But I really don't like when men do that. Let me just find the price tag and buy my girl something that's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's better to spend your money on experiences.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Love that.
Like the beautiful thing about my wife's birthday is it's around the holidays, right? So it's in November, towards the end of November. So it's like that's a great time for all of us to go away on vacation.
You had
things
us
like
out
that.
at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Weezy was with us one time. We went to Turks and Caicos. So I like experiences.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I like to spend money.
That's
on.
when I learned that you and your wife are really in love. That you talk about her so much, but it was real.
Why you say that?
I just got to see a couple that have been together so long, and your daughter's around you, and you showing each other affection, light touches, things like that. It's so beautiful to see.
Word.
He does that with me too. And that is your rumor report.
I miss you now. You won't stand up for.
Why
a
you
brother,
ain't?
King.
Why you ain't standing up for
Stand
us,
up,
man?
King.
Because I ain't got no pants on.
See, exactly. You got a nice shirt on. What kind of shirt is that on? Givenchy?
This might be a Givenchy. This might be.
Gordon Gartrell.
It might be a Gordon Gartrell.
What it is?
People talk.
My wife
know what I
bought
mean?
this for me. I don't
Stand
know.
up, let me
I
see
think it's-
something.
Nope. Nope.
Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Who you giving your donkey?
Okay, Joe Clayton. Okay, Joe Clayton. Hey, Cinco de Mayo. It's quality time. Okay. They know I love girlfriends up here. 4 after the hour, Q Marie Scott from Philadelphia is getting donkey of the day.
All right, we'll get to that next.
She's a great example of why Roe v. Wade should not have been overturned. We'll talk about it.
Oh, my
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.